Hi there, I'm Serena Correa, a creative entrepreneur. Over the past 10 years, I've built a successful product-based business. I have 5 monetized groups, have filmed over 40 tutorials, 3 membership platforms, and 2 signature courses. But my life mission is to be an awesome mom, a wife, and a friend. I also love helping creatives find their true potential and most of all, find a way to monetize their passions. Hello, everybody. How are you? Good evening and welcome. It's Tuesday. How y'all doing? All right, we are live tonight, both inside of our free group on Facebook, which is Start and Grow Your Creative Business, and also on YouTube. So, hi, everybody. I love coming live to you guys every single Tuesday night, almost every single Tuesday night. We will not be live next week, y'all, but it is a Thanksgiving week here. But if you happen to be catching us on replay, whether you're here on Facebook or on YouTube, I would love just like a little note and say, hey, Buttercup, how you doing? Tonight, we're going to be talking about something I love. I love passive income. I love that I have several streams of passive income in my personal creative business, but I'm going to say, you know what? It's taken me a long time to figure out exactly like what works as being creative, but most of all, it's taken me a long time to figure out how to actually sell it, because passive income is like amazing, but you still kind of have to work at it. And a lot of people have the perception that passive income is just something that just like, well, it is money when you sleep. I will say it is money when you sleep. But I kind of feel like a lot of people think that passive income means you don't have to work at all. And that is so not true. It is not true, not true, not true. So anyone that says, you can make money in your sleep. You can, because you can totally hear the cha-ching drawer in your sleep from Etsy or Shopify. But I will tell you, it does require some work to be able to get it to that point so that it's generating income for you. And so for those of you who are new to me, hey, everybody, how are you? I see all your pretty faces over here. So those of you who are new to me, my name's Serena, and I love helping creatives grow multiple streams of revenue online. And those multiple streams of revenue can be anything. Memberships are my jam. That's what I really love doing, is growing memberships, starting, growing memberships, but also anything from memberships to subscription boxes to passive revenue to ad stream, to product sales, Etsy, Shopify, digital downloads, patterns, the list goes on and on and on. Most of my creatives inside of my mastermind have somewhere, most of them have between 5 and 7 streams of revenue. So those who are past that, whatever you consider successful in your mind, everyone's got a different number of what that may be. And some people have a number and some people have different levels. But let's just say you want to be that I roll 6-figure business, which I don't let it put a lot of emphasis on that. But let's say you want to be at that level of where you want to go. You have to have multiple streams of revenue. There is no way that you can grow a business with one stream of revenue. Eventually, that one stream of revenue is going to tap out, and you need these additional streams to keep going. So tonight we are mainly talking about passive streams of revenue. Like, we're talking about making money in your sleep. It doesn't mean you're not working when you're awake. And so just because you make money in your sleep still means we got to work when we're awake. All right, y'all. So I don't want you to think that, oh, Serena told me that I only have to do this one time and that I can make all this money. No, you got to work for it, baby doll. You got to work for it. So, all right, so let's talk about what passive income is. Passive income is something that you do one time, and it only requires you to be present that kind of sort of that one time, and allows you the opportunity to sell it over and over and over, right? So it allows you that opportunity to, let's get a good example, okay? So if you make sloth monkeys, this is peanut butter. If you make say that real quick, sloth sock monkeys, this is not passive stream, because this requires you to make something over and over and over. This is not passive income. That's not passive at all. That's active income, okay? In passive income, how can we turn him into passive streams of revenue? Well, when I see him, I see several streams of revenue. I can see 10 streams of revenue easily sitting right here. So, but turning him into passive stream, what do you guys think would be the way we turn this into passive income? we would turn this into passive income by selling the pattern to make him, right? Or her, right? We would make the pattern and we would like trace it out or get procreated out or however you want to design it. You write up the instructions, whatever, and then you get it listed on Etsy. So that is how you turn him into passive revenue. Now, a lot of people are like, but Serena, I don't want to give away all of my secrets. Buttercup, listen. Okay, this is no secret. Sloth monkeys have been around since like, I don't know, the turn of the century, right? Just because somebody took that monkey and turned it into a sloth and you can turn it into an elephant or can turn it into a giraffe, it's been done before. Okay. How many of y'all have bought that gnome? I just did it. Have bought that gnome and the gnome, because you're going to take it apart and make a pattern of it, right? So, yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do with that. I want to make designer gnomes. It's a running joke, y'all. I clearly have time to be making designer gnomes in my life. But, anyways, I want like a little gnome that's got like a Louis Vuitton bag and like some cute little Gucci shoes, and it'd be epic. That's for another live. That is for another live. Stay tuned for that. Maybe in like 2024 or something. But, anyways, we need to learn how to let go. Okay. In order to create passive revenue inside of our businesses, we have to learn to let go of what we may call our trade secrets, right? We've got to be able to let go of this. We've got to be able to let go of this. I'm really excited. I see a couple of you here on YouTube right now. I know I have got we're live in the Facebook group and on YouTube right now. And I see Miss Royce from Royce Cycle Papers. And she has mastered, and she's not going to agree with me on this though. And she makes incredible tissue papers for furniture artists like myself and beyond, and crafters and whatnot. In a way, Royce, you have built a beautiful passive stream of revenue. The fact where she creates something one time and has it produced many, many, many times. Now she's going to argue with me, Serena, that is not passive revenue because I have to work every single day to promote that paper. True story. But in a way, it sort of is because you're not having to make a product to make a sale. You have to network and you have to market, but you don't have to make a physical product to make a sale. And that is really what passive income is because we can't make thousands of these, right? We can't make thousands of peanut butters. We can only make a couple hundred peanut butters. But what if we could sell the pattern to make that, and then suddenly that $5, y'all, I want you to do me a favor and get on Etsy and type in like any of the knitting patterns, okay? Because that's big business right now on Etsy. And there's a lady, I won't say what she makes because it's a little bit naughty. It's naughty. And naughty when you mean naughty, exactly what you're thinking. Like, she makes pillows that would be ideal. I'm trying to watch my words here because I am on YouTube right now and I don't like when I get naughty. She makes pillows that could possibly be great gag gifts for bachelorette parties. Okay. That's what she makes. She makes these giant pillows. Okay. And she is so backlogged in orders right now that she said, forget this. I can't make all the things. I'm going to sell the pattern. Y'all, she has sold the pattern thousands upon thousands upon thousands. She has made way more money selling the pattern than she ever made making these things. And like, you know, I gotta watch my like words here, but nevertheless, she had figured out like, I can't keep making this. It is just not possible to keep making these over and over and over. I've got to let go. And you've got to learn to let go. Now, when you did make that decision, is I'm going to let go. I'm going to let go of peanut butter's pattern. Okay. I'm going to let go. That's cool. You get it. You get that pattern, you get that made, and you get that on Etsy, and then nobody buys it. And you're like, well, I don't understand how these people buy it. Well, that's where Pinterest comes into play. And that is where YouTube comes into play. And now even TikTok comes into play because we need these platforms to grow that brand. We need these platforms to show people, oh my God, you can make your own peanut butter. Y'all, I paid $70 for this. $70. I still even have the price tag on it, $70. It is worth, he has definitely earned his keep in this house because I use him all the time for my trainings. But nevertheless, $70. Okay, but if you sold the pattern for $10, you would have to sell 7 patterns for one of these, but you can sell 7 patterns in a matter of a few minutes. right? When I owned a brick and mortar and I would teach classes, I'm like, I can't make 20 signs, but I can tell 20 spots and teach at one time to 20 people. That is working smarter, not harder. We need platforms like Pinterest and YouTube to give people a feeling of satisfaction, right? To give them a feeling of transformation, to give them a feeling it's like, ooh, I can do that. We give them the tools that they need one time and they can get it done. So let's say you bought his pattern, and after you bought his pattern, you could go and watch the YouTube video on how to make him, how to put them together, and put the little, he's got a little heart inside of him, and put the little heart inside of him, and maybe some different add-ons and ideas. And suddenly you've made that connection. You only had to do the pattern one time. You only had to make the video for YouTube one time. And then you take that video that you made for YouTube and you run it through something called like Video Shop. You guys write that down. That's an app, Video Shop. It's free. It's a free app. And you can take that 20 or 30-minute video because you just put your camera up like this and you did a video on how to make him. And you put it in Video Shop and you fast forward and create a 2 or like really you can do 30-second. You dump it on TikTok and you dump it on Idea Pins. And then suddenly people are like, oh my God, I need that. $7. I'll buy that. I'll buy that all day long. That's what happens. That is like the power behind Pinterest and YouTube and TikTok, is to be able to get that out. Like, you need this. This is what you can create. You don't need to have any skills to be able to create this. Like, you don't have to have those skills. Now, I know that like making something tangible like that, and I have a lot of artists, and my artists, like they are just, I love my artists. And they have so many opportunities because they can teach. Think about like in the art world, like I'm not an artist. I have no artistic ability. That's why I love wallpaper, because I have no artistic ability. I'm very creative and very crafty, but I have no artistic ability. But think about, as artists, all the things you can teach. You teach the process one time. You teach the process one single time. All right. And that one single time will begin to generate income because you can sell that one thing. When you can niche it down, they always say the riches are in the niches. When you can niche down that one skill, that one thing, and be known for that one thing, it's like, it's not about like Royce over here with Royce Cycle Papers. We know that Royce makes quality decoupage papers. We know that's what she does. Now, would Royce like to maybe venture out into the world? Maybe at some point Royce is like, oh, I'd really like to make brushes for that, or I'd really like to make the adhesive for that. That's going out, and that then that becomes complicated. So Royce knows I'm going to tell her not to do that because that becomes complicated. I do love the fact that she said, my first creative business, if you guys see the red mark there, it's because she's on YouTube. My first creative business was paper mache deer heads. I learned the very hard way that you can't scale when your product is one of. No, you cannot scale. It's not possible. You can't build a 6 or 7 figure business having to make hundreds of thousands of peanut butters. And that happening is just not happening. So what can creatives do to create passive income? I need you guys to look at what you create, whether you're a painter, you're a furniture artist, whether you're like this, you're one of my fiber artists, whatever it is you do, I want you to look at what you do. And the next time you create a peanut butter, the next time you make that knitted blanket, or the next time that you create the beautiful painted dresser, I want you to write down every single step that you had to do to create that. That is passive income, y'all. Because people want to know that. They will pay for that. People pay for this all the time. Every time I do a masterclass, I create a book, an ebook, whether it's email marketing or whether it's membership, and I sell those ebooks. I sell them for $5, $10, whatever. I've already done the work. Why not sell it? I might not get them to pay $97 for the class, but I can get them to pay $5, $7, $8, $10 for this ebook. It's money, y'all. Create an ebook on how to make peanut butters. Create an ebook on how to create that knitted pattern. Create an ebook on how to make a pattern. How about that? How to make a pattern. That would be clever, right? Tutorials. Tutorials are another fantastic way. I recently had started, I've got a lot of old paint tutorials from way back in the day when I was young and afraid, right? Way back in the day. If you don't know rap music, you have no idea what that means at all. But 90s rap music nonetheless. So yeah, I'm cool like that. But anyways, tutorials are like a really great way to make passive streams of revenue. You can take those tutorials, dump them on YouTube, make them unlisted, and then sell them on Etsy. Did you guys hear that? Take your tutorials, put them together, use Video Shop to put them together, splice them together, take them, upload them to YouTube, make them unlisted, and then go sell them on Etsy, right? And then when you get to a point where you have enough subscribers on YouTube because you've been driving traffic from YouTube to there, then you can monetize them. You don't have to sell, you could sell them if you want to. But at that point, like I'm doing right now, I used to sell them for 30, 40, 50, $60 a piece. Now I don't have to do that anymore because now my YouTube is monetized. Now I'm uploading them for free. And I got some people are like, well, I pay for that. I'm like, well, you know what? You know, when that ad shows up and you click on that ad, you just paid for my video. So thank you very much. It works the same way. So these tutorials, you can baby step it. You're like, well, I don't have enough subscribers on YouTube yet to monetize. That's okay, baby. You can get there. Take that tutorial. Next time you teach a class, the next time you teach something, the next time you go live and you upload that to Facebook or you upload that to YouTube, you make it unlisted and you go sell that on Etsy. It's easy, you all. It doesn't take like a mad scientist to figure this out. You don't need fancy software to do it. Now, if you want to get into subscriptions and all of that, that's like a whole nother, like, that's a whole nother thing. Yeah. So just to reiterate too, Leanne, thank you very much for this. She said, the only glitch is unlisted videos don't count towards watch hours for monetization. That is absolutely 100% correct. However, you do get people to subscribe. And once you hit that 1,000 mark, then you can start ramping up those videos and make them all listed and then ramp up those video hours. All right. Ramp up those video hours. You guys, it's all about the processes. It's all about how do I take something and break it down? People buy the process. Why do you think we get an education? We get an education to learn the process, to learn the process of math, to learn the process of English, right? I was an English teacher. Y'all know that. Oh, you do not want me as an English teacher. Have you guys seen some of my posts? You do not want me as an English 6th grade to be exact. I lasted 5 months. 5 months. I've been in finance ever since then. It didn't go well. But find a way to break your process down. Find a way to sell it. You use platforms like Pinterest and YouTube to sell that. Pinterest right now, you guys, is money in the bank with those idea pins. They're hot. They are so hot. They are so hot. They are so hot. And right now, you guys want to know right now, almost TikTok has almost surpassed Pinterest in lead generation to Etsy. Well, I have to get in the TikTok game here. I'm on TikTok. I am on TikTok. My Facebook time has gone down about 3 hours a week because my TikTok time has gone up about 6 hours a week. I am so addicted. I am so addicted to TikTok. It's not even funny. But right now, the lead generation from TikTok to Etsy is off the chart. Idea pins, lead generation idea pins, now that they've made it so that you can actually tag your products, is life-changing. It is totally, utterly life-changing. Life-changing. All right, patterns. Like I was saying, you guys, everything has a pattern. This has a pattern. Even if you wanted to teach this has a pattern. Everything has a pattern. Our good friend Terry Burt over at the Robin's Nest, Painting for Profits, she is a brilliant painter. And everything she paints, she turns into a pattern. Everything that turns into a pattern goes on our website. And everything that goes on our website gets pushed to Shopify. And she sells those patterns over and over and over and over and over again. She's grown her email list with Virtual Home Decor Marketplace and her thing. She's grown her email list to almost 10,000 emails. Y'all know that was like money in the bank when it comes to launching. Like that makes her coach very happy. Very, very, very happy. But if you get on Pinterest, y'all, and you type in patterns, crochet patterns, knit patterns, dress patterns, dog clothes patterns, whatever it may be, you get on there, you're going to find patterns for sale on Etsy, on Shopify, on websites, free downloads on blogs. It's a great lead generator. Great lead generator. SVG files. Y'all know we love, you guys, I'm sitting on thousands of SVG files. Thousands. Literally thousands of, why? Oh, because I totally have time for thousands of SVG files. I never know when I'm going to need that gnome in the Christmas tree. Never know, right? SVG files are a fantastic way. With the explosion of a Glowforge, it is money, y'all. And I know some of you are sitting on custom SVG files that you're like, I don't think anybody would buy this. Guys, I have my advent calendar right now. I had this advent calendar. Jonathan created it for me about 5 or 6 years ago when I had my brick and mortar, and I would get 75 bucks every time they come in and make a 24-inch advent calendar. You move the needle for Christmas. And this year I decided, you know what? I have the video tutorial. I have the custom files. I have them for Silhouette and for Cricut. I'm going to sell them on Etsy. Okay, now I'm not bankrolling here. I'm selling them for like $6.80 because they're like on sale. And I think I've sold, I don't know, like 40 of them. Guys, I didn't have to do anything. I literally spent like 25 minutes getting it all because I already had everything. I didn't think that anybody wanted it. Shame on me, Serena. I didn't think that anybody, who would want my stupid advent calendar? Well, apparently somebody wants my advent calendar. But I really didn't think I didn't think that anybody would want this. I didn't think that there was a need for it. Everybody's got one. We always say that. Oh, you can get that for free. People will pay. They will pay for the ease and the convenience of it. People will pay. They will pay for it. All right. Y'all, Canva templates. My good friend, Miss Sydney Eve, she's an incredible, incredible graphics designer, course creator, content creator. She's spectacular at what she does. And you guys, she has made it her business with Canva. You guys, these Canva templates, I buy them. I buy them not because I can't create them. I buy them because I ain't got time to always create them. Like I buy a calendar every month from the same person on Etsy because they make really beautiful calendars. And I put that in our action book in my coaching program. I buy the calendar every single month because it's so pretty. And I'm like, by the time I sat there and made this calendar myself, it would have spent 4 hours and the file cost me $2. Literally, the file cost me $2. Canva templates, if you're really good at making like content and sell it. Y'all, did you make content for your own social media pages? Sell it. That content's already there. You've already created it. You put your own picture and take that picture out, put a placeholder for a picture. If you know Canva, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Sell it. People will buy it. Don't think that people won't buy it because people will buy it. I'm telling you, I buy them every single month. If you go in my Etsy, you're going to be like, does this girl not create anything on her own? I ain't got the time. I would just rather support one of these little small businesses. And then I send them a little note. Thank you so much. I love your stuff. If you ever need an amazing business coach, I'm your girl right here. I'm at right here. I do. I have no shame in my game, right? They probably think I'm the craziest person ever. They're like, yeah, man, I'm like, this girl buys from me every month and she wants me to join her coaching program. Hey, why not? Like, I can help you. You got amazing stuff. I buy it. It's amazing. But Canva templates are golden, y'all, golden. My ebooks that I have, those are purchase templates from Etsy. Hey, whatever. Now I've created some templates, and after I created them, I was like, yeah, no. We actually have a content creator in-house. Shaughnessy is our content creator. She creates all our custom Canva templates for all our members inside my coaching group. Our Pinterest thing, our TikTok ones, she does like all the email ones. She does all that. God bless her because I get on Etsy, click, buy $2, $1.50. Hey, I'm supporting, supporting all the creatives here. All right. This is one that a lot of people don't think of. Drop shipping. Drop shipping, y'all, with Printful, Redbubble, Teespring. There's a bazillion of them out there. You can drop ship just about anything. The drop shipping t-shirt business with COVID has been left much to be desired. Let's say that. Okay. Making custom shirts. Here's the key. If you want to go into like the t-shirt, here's what's really big right now. This is a tip. Don't tell anybody I said this. Don't tell anybody I said this. Well, I see you all here, but this is between you and me. Right now, anything snarky, Okay. I mean, snarky to almost to the point where you would be embarrassed to wear it to the grocery store. Snarky. Okay. Anything snarky right now is bank rolling it. Anything that makes people laugh or smile and go, no, she didn't. Yes, she did. Um, is I mean, it is money in the bank. What sells on t-shirts is script only, no graphics. Anybody can do that. Anybody. It's all about how the photo is staged. And you get that on Pinterest. I have boards and boards and boards of snarky shirts. Like, I want all the snarky shirts. Like, all of them, that's what he said. That's what she said. I'm trying to be nice here because YouTube doesn't like when I get naughty. But nevertheless, snarky stuff is in. Like, so if you can get past the snarkiness, um, like, like if you can get past the snarkiness, you're in. I just got a t-shirt tip from one of our members here. Christy says, t-shirt tip, use V-neck shirts. I can never find them. Oh my God, V-neck. Okay, listen, girls, the ladies in the house, we need V-necks. Okay, because like the girls need air. We need V-necks in t-shirts, okay? Because there's nothing worse than like this. Like you're gonna strangle us. Like the girls need air. V-necks, please. I love it. I love, yes, V-necks. Thank you. I know that I'm covered up, but I'm always covered up for live because, you know, like Serena, like reach over to the camera and something will happen. So I'm always covered up for lives. But anyways, it is the letter of the year is F. Snarky is N. I know for a lot of people, they can't get past the snarky stuff. It's not in their belief system, whatever it may be. But you know what? This is about making money. I'm telling you right now, I have 3 boards on Pinterest with snarky stuff. Anything from, I would love to have a snarky tea party. Like that's what I would love to have a snarky tea party. So one of the great things with drop shipping is drop shipping, y'all, that is literally passive income like there is no passive income. You upload, you create that graphic on Canva, by the way. If you guys need an amazing Canva class, I have one. And if this is just before Black Friday of 2021, I got an amazing deal heading your way on Tuesday. So make sure you're like on my list because I got an amazing deal heading your way. But you can actually create your t-shirt design right inside of Canva. And Canva even has like the really cool like t-shirt mockups. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna pull up a t-shirt mockup for you guys and to show you that you can actually use Canva to create your t-shirt mockups. Hang on here just 1 second. I'm going to get something up for you guys so you can see. But taking and creating a t-shirt design, right? You create a t-shirt design, you get it done, you get your mockup done, drop that on Pinterest, like right in your idea pins. Hey, new picture just launched. Right? New picture just launched. Hold on here. Hold on. I'm going to get new one just launched. So I'm going to show you guys here inside. It's going here. It's like such a slow process, isn't it? Share screen would be good. You would think I don't know how to use this. There we go. Okay. So right here, you guys look. You could literally make your t-shirt designs right here. Here's your mock-up right here. You drop your t-shirt design right here. You take this picture and you dump it over here on Pinterest. You put it up on your idea pin. New t-shirt just launched. You drop your names up here. Like you can even go in here and you go like add a little bit of text right here. Let's go right here. Snarky is in. Okay. Right, here's your t-shirt right here. Bam. Oh, look at that. Serena's amazing. See that? Guys, so freaking easy. How long did that take me to do that? Tanya, I need to make snarky t-shirts tonight. It doesn't take any time. You just need to think outside the box. I know you get stuck and you're like, I just want to sew 1 million peanut butters and make $1 million. That's amazing. But I'm telling you right now, with the blisters you're going to get, guys, that is a blister for my new hobby of tying balloons. Don't ask. Okay, don't ask. All right. You can't make 1 million of these. You can sell 1 million t-shirts that you don't have to print, that you're getting like Printful, Redbubble, Teespring, even snarky pillows for the couch, snarky mugs, snarky mouse pads, whatever. You guys load up the image. That's it. Done. Done. I don't need to do anything. They do it all for me. They ship it out. They fulfill the order. They do everything. Now you do have to have a Shopify. You got to push it to Etsy. You can actually do like Printful to Etsy to save a little bit of money, but I definitely recommend having Shopify in here. But you drop it on Pinterest up in the idea pins, new snarky shirts, and you could do like a whole snarky series. Amazing. Save the sea turtles, whatever you want to do. You just got to think outside the box. If there's a niche that you're in, so let's say my fiber artist, you guys could come up with fun little like fiber only things that fiber artists would get and create a whole site just on like t-shirts and drop shipping items just for fiber artists. There is something for everybody. Actually, a good friend of mine, years ago, they had a t-shirt brand and they actually printed them like that. They had I wouldn't say a warehouse, but they had a small production studio and they would print their own t-shirts only for dentists and dental hygienists. That was the only market they served. They were making like $200,000 a year just printing t-shirts, for dentists and dental hygienists. Think about all the funny like teeth things you can come up with. So, all right, while we finish up here, oh my God, I want to come to your tea party, right, Kelly? We need to have a snarky tea party. And she's British, so I think she's British but doesn't drink tea. If I remember correctly, you don't drink tea, Kelly. Yes. So there are so many things that we can do. Roy says, I struggle creating a workbook. For some reason, I just can't wrap my head around it. I got to help you fix that. I got to help you. Once you do one though, Royce, it's easy after that. Like I'm not going to say my first one was easy, but after that, then my second one was like 44 pages. I'm like, oh my God, this is like too long. I have to cut this down. I've seen other remakers sell t-shirts with wreath sayings on them. Yes. Garden snarky. Yes, he said that. I love that. I would probably buy that. Shayna said that. Yes, I would probably buy that. I would probably buy that. So, like, are you too green for me? I'm too yellow for you. I could come up. I have to be clean here. I have some really funny naughty ones, Shayna, but I can't be naughty on here. YouTube doesn't like that. So think outside the box. Use Pinterest. Use YouTube. TikTok, even if you want to venture off in that world, use that to draw the awareness to your products, to let people know. Just because you listed on Etsy and there's like 4 bazillion, 100 million users, whatever a month, like it doesn't matter. If your SEO sucks and nobody knows it's there, ain't nobody gonna buy it. Like you've got to use these platforms like Pinterest and YouTube that are evergreen platforms. Pinterest is not a social media platform. I know Pinterest would love to be a social media platform, but it's not. It is a search engine. YouTube is a search engine for video. Google is a search engine. Facebook is a community. Instagram is a community. We don't know yet what TikTok is because TikTok has got its own like identity crisis. But when we use platforms like Pinterest and YouTube to grow our businesses, we're growing sustainable businesses, not one-hit wonders like Milli Vanilli. We are growing sustainable businesses inside, like sustainable streams of revenue inside our businesses. We have got to figure out ways to add those streams of revenue if we're going to survive, because right now it's fourth quarter. Like if you're watching this, it's late November of 2021. It's fourth quarter. My creatives are hustling like they've never hustled it before. Why should they have to do that? Because if they wouldn't added these 5 to 7 streams of revenue that they need inside of their business, they would be able to even that off throughout the year. They would be able to sustain that income throughout the year so they don't have to work so hard 3 months out of the year like they're killing themselves. Like literally, I'm seeing it and it's like all day I'm like, well, actually all year long I'd be like, guys, we don't want to get to a point. But then I know like fourth quarter comes, like creative fourth quarter comes on September 1st. And we're like, it's like balls to the walls here. Like we got to get this done. We got to do this. All right. Miss Patty Davis says, if I do t-shirts, would I also put my logo on that shirt or just sell it on my website? You don't need that. No logo required. You don't need to have a logo. I wouldn't even do that. Sebastian Shirts, that for his t-shirt shop, he does include his logo in all of his, but he's a super fun his little fro afro with all his curly hairs all going all over. And so we kind of take his logo and we kind of make it secret, like the Disney secret prince. And so it's hidden within his design. It's kind of cute. Um, anyways, but you guys, there's so many different streams. All of these streams together. I mean, if you're looking at like, anything from affiliates to passive streams of revenue to a membership to subscription box to supplies to the actual product itself, you start adding all these streams and suddenly you're like, oh, well, I'm not having to make so many one time a year. I can make them throughout the year. Like I can spread myself throughout the year so I don't burn myself out, because as creatives, guess what happens when we get burned out? We quit. That's not fair, right? Wah, wah. That's not fair. All right, y'all. I'm going to be wrapping up. Thank you so much for having me tonight. And remember that passive streams of revenue it is making money in your sleep, but you still got to push it. And you're going to use these platforms like Pinterest and YouTube to grow these streams of revenue. All right, y'all. I hope you guys have an amazing, fantastic week. I'm not going to see you next week. We actually love taking the week off. While we'll be around for our coaching communities, we'll be taking the week off to spend time with my sons out of school. So I don't know what I'm going to do. So actually, I love to spend time with family. I am wishing you all a very, very happy Thanksgiving. Thank you so much for being here and your support week after week after week. I just love it. Thank you guys so much. I hope you have an amazing Thanksgiving. Eat some turkey for me, please. I love y'all. We'll see you guys later. Bye, everybody.